Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crafting Made Easy. For this video, we'll be putting together a glitter tumbler. If you're interested in seeing that video, go ahead and stand by. Okay, the items you'll need to complete this project include a tumbler. So this is a wine glass tumbler. I purchased this, I believe, from Michael's. I don't have the price of it. I'll try to find it and put it in the description box below, but you can get these tumblers. And you want one that is double walled. So as you see, it has the inside, which is the little wine glass, and then the outside area. So you want one like this, not one with just one wall. Okay, and then you want some glitter, of course. I have this confetti glitter or sparkling glitter that I got from Target, and then these little regular fine glitters that I got from Walmart or Michael's and Walmart. And then I have these butterflies. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them into the cup, depending on how big the area is. Then I'll be able to put it in there, but we're going to see. So these are some sequins that I also bought from Target, and you'll need some glycerin. Now you can use different mediums. You can use vegetable oil, baby oil. Some people have used glue and water. I've seen a video with someone using it and it was cloudy and lots of bubbles, so I'm not going to use that. But you can use whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to use the glycerin. I'm going to use the glycerin with a little bit of water to, you know, mix up the glitter and stuff inside. And then also you'll need a power drill to make the hole. Let me think. Oh, and I'll also be putting a decal on the front, positivity only. And I think that is all. If there is something I'm missing, of course, I'll go ahead and put it in the description box below. All right, so with that out of the way, let's get started. I'm sorry for the angle, but I'm trying to show you how to drill the hole. You want to take your time when you're drilling the hole, and it also will take a little bit of time to do it. So kind of go slow and don't put too much pressure on it, because you don't want to accidentally hit the other wall inside of the cup, because if you do that, then you pretty much have to throw the cup away. So you'll just take your drill with a drill bit on there, and you'll just go slowly. You can put it, I might try to put it right here so it's not on the edge, because I feel like if I put it right here, it's going to move. So I'm going to go really slow and take my time and drill the hole in there. Yeah, so let me just go ahead, and you'll just position it like this. So I changed the angle so you can see it a little bit better. The issue that I had, it took me a while for it to drill the hole in there, because when I lifted the drill up, because of the drill I was using, because it was a spiral, it made like a little lip onto, or a nub or whatever, onto the plastic. So the drill couldn't fit back down onto the plastic. So it made like a large hole. If you don't lift your drill up when you're drilling, it shouldn't take you a long time. But like I said, when you do feel like it's about to go through, you want to let it fall through so it can break the, well, not break, but you know, go through that first wall, but lift it up really quickly or it will nick your second wall. So at any rate, the plastic kind of fell in there. You want to get that out. of the tumbler because you don't want it to fall into your tumbler when you're putting your glitter and all that in there, because then it'll be inside your cup and you definitely don't want that. So I'm just gonna take my time, and you might not be able to see it, but I don't want it to fall in there, so I'm just going to take my time and pull this out really quickly. All right, so I put a little silver in there, and ooh, so that's the mixture that we have. We have the green, the blue, and a little silver. So you can use a funnel, you can use a piece of paper, a piece of paper with, you know, like this, so you can get it in really easily. But I'm just going to use the medicine cup because you can bend it, and also Dixie cups, you can bend those too, so it's easier to use. So I'm just going to pour this glitter in there and try not to make a mess with it. Just move that around. Ooh, I like that already, y'all. That's cute. Okay, then I'm gonna put this other glitter in there, like a chunky glitter. Let's take my time because this one looks like it's already gonna be a mess. Okay, so just take your time when adding the glitters. Let me move this up some. There we go. And you can add as much or as little as you want. Just chunky, about to get on my nerves. Alright, I'm gonna speed y'all up because you don't need to see me add this chunky glitter, but all you're doing is just adding glitter to the cup. That's pretty much it. Enough of the glitter in there. This is what it's looking like so far, and you can kind of twirl it around and move the glitter around. I'm going to go ahead and mix this about to say resin, mix this glycerin, and just to clean up your glitter, if you did not know, use a lint roller. I'm going to mix up this glitter and water mixture. So what you want is pretty much half, 1/4 glycerin to every 3/4 cups of water. So that's how you want it. I'll put it on the screens just in case, and I'll also put it in the description box below on how you want to mix it. So I'm going to go ahead and get a cup and mix this up, and then I'll be back. All right, and the glycerin that I purchased, I got this from Walmart. It was in the health and beauty section where you get like peroxide and alcohol from. That's the section it was in. When you put your water and your glycerin mixed together, you want to mix it up so it can become clear. And you want to try to let it settle for a while so you can get all the bubbles out. And then you will just go ahead and put it into your cup. All right, so it is kind of clear. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in this condiment bottle because I don't want to make a mess when I'm putting it inside of the cup. If you have a funnel, you can use your funnel. I do not have a funnel, so I'm just going to go ahead and just use this condiment bottle because it will fit nicely into the hole. And then basically you'll just squeeze it in. Alright, y'all, so since I am a very transparent channel, I went ahead and put the water and glycerin all in there, and I love the cup this way. However, you see the glitter, the fine glitter clumped up. So I'm not sure if it was from the water or the glycerin mix that it clumped up, because the other chunky glitter is, you know, floating around there fine. So I am going to try to get this out of here. I'm going to shake it out and see if I can just knot with the fine glitter, and because some of the fine glitter is floating around, which looks fine, but the majority of the fine glitter clumped up, and that's not cute. So I'm going to try to get this out of here, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm back, y'all. So I went ahead and dumped all of it out of there because I did not like how it was all clumpy. I didn't like it. But I still want a fine glitter element. But what I'm going to do is not put as much glitter or fine glitter into the mixture. I just want a little bit. And I also mixed up the measurements different. So I did 50, half a cup of water, half a cup of glycerin. So we're going to see if that works out versus the other measurements that I gave you. So we're going to see if that was the issue, if I didn't put enough glycerin in or I put too much water in. I don't know, but we are going to figure it out, trial and error. And I'm going to pour this into another condiment bottle that hopefully does not have a hole in the side. I don't know why it had a hole in the side, but it came from the Dollar Tree. So at any rate, let me go ahead and I'm gonna mix both of them up in one cup, because maybe that will eliminate the big clumpiness, because that was a mess in my book. I didn't like it. Maybe someone else will like it, but I did not like it. So I just poured the fine glitter in with the chunky glitter, and I'm just mixing it up. All right, and I'm just going to do what I did before and just pour it in there. I'm not sure the medicine cup bends a little bit better. So if you can see, the chunky now has like a sparkle on there of the fine glitter. So maybe that will work out better. But I've seen people do fine glitter and then chunky. So I don't know, but I didn't like that look. So we're just going to start over. And I did end up getting the butterfly out too. So that is not in the cup anymore. Glitter in there. I think that's enough. Let me get it from the top, because the last time it was stuck at the top. Okay, So also, I did find that when I was pouring the glitter out, I had a hard time getting it out of the hole because of where the hole is situated. So that was a good thing for me because it didn't pour out really fast or anything like that. So if you do use this tumbler, I would suggest putting it in the ring in the middle like that. So if you accidentally knock it over, the liquid won't come pouring out real fast. All right, so I just shook up the glycerin and the water just to make sure it's all mixed in there really well. This is vegetable glycerin, or vegetable based glycerin. Like I said, you can get it from Walmart in the area where they sell the alcohol and peroxide, not like drinking alcohol, regular alcohol, and peroxide glove, you know, where they sell all the band-aids and stuff like that. That's where I purchased mine from, and I think it wasn't that expensive. This is the Equate brand, so it wasn't that expensive. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and redo the steps again. Pouring it in there. Okay, good. This bottle does not have a hole in the side. Okay, it is not. Look at that. Oh, I like that better. It is not clumpy because that was a hot mess. Do you hear me? A hot mess. I was like, ew. So I like this way better. It doesn't have all the fine glitter in there, but it has some in there. It's all oily, but I like that way better. And like I said, it could have been a mixture because I didn't have enough vegetable oil or enough water. I don't know, or too much water. I don't know what it was, but I did not like it. All right, y'all. So it is filled all the way at the top. It won't even let me pour any more in there. Even though I see a pocket. Now, like I said, when it's tilted this way, you can see it looks full, but when it goes like this, it will have like, let me see. Yeah, that one has a lot of glitter on that side. So when you look at it like this, you see where it has the air pocket. So from here to there, there's no liquid in there, but it won't let me pour any more in there. That's so weird, because up here is full, but on this side you can clearly see there's more room in there, but all around the cup, oh, I'm pouring stuff out. Okay. All right, so I figured out what the issue was. It was an air bubble in there. You have to take your time and with a syringe, let it float to the top and then pull the air out. And then as you're pulling the air out, you want to push the fluid back in, making sure you pull back on the plunger and push the air out when you're going in. So like this, in case I'm not making any sense. My healthcare workers know what I'm talking about, but the other people may not. So when you have an air bubble in there, so it's an air bubble in there now, you want to draw back on the plunger, pop the syringe until the air bubble comes to the top, and then you're going to squeeze. See how that air came out? Squeeze it to the top, and there we go. So that's what you want to do pretty much with that. It will take some time. It took me maybe like 10 minutes just to get the air out of there, and it's still like a little tiny air bubble in there, but as you see, it's a big difference than what it was before. So that was the issue. It was the air bubble in there. That's why my stuff wasn't going all the way to the top. It's a little air bubble in there now, but I'm satisfied with that. It doesn't look like it's half full. So that is what we're going with right there. And like I said, let me go ahead and get this UV resin set up, and then we will go ahead and plug the hole so we can play around with our cup. Okay, so we have our cup, we have our UV resin, and we have some alcohol. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray the cup down, wipe it down, especially the top part where we're going to be putting our UV resin at, because it's oily and stuff from the glycerin, so we want to make sure that is wiped down. All right, so once you are sure that's wiped down and dried off, then you're going to take some UV resin, squeeze it into a medicine cup. You don't need a lot. Like I said, you can use epoxy, you can use the fast setting epoxy, the Gorilla Glue with, it has like an A and B, and you squeeze it together, mix it up. You have to use it pretty fast or it'll heat up and get hard really quick. I think you have like a 30-minute window, or probably less than that. I used it once and I didn't really like it, so I'm not using it again. But at any rate, what you're going to do is you're going to take some UV resin on a popsicle stick, and you're just going to smear it across. And this may take a couple steps, but you just basically want to get a nice coat on top so it's hard. Try not to get it inside of your cup, but if you do, that's okay. And you have your UV lamp to harden it up. And you can put the lamp or the flashlight over it for just a little bit before it starts to harden. It doesn't have to be the whole 5 minutes. Alright, just make sure that's hard. Okay, I'm gonna put this a little bit more on there. I had my lamp over it. You see how that just cured because I had the lamp covering the cup. So you just want to kind of get it to where the hole is completely covered, and then you're going to cure it. So you want to cure it for at least 5 minutes so you are sure that your hole is secured and there will be no leaking out of it. So I'm going to let this go ahead and cure for the 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so the bottom is cured and you can barely see it. Let me see if I can put some more light on there. Y'all know my lighting is horrible. But you can barely see it. This is where the hole was, but it's cured. It's already done. No leakage, no anything coming out of there. Some of the fine glitter clumped up a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was before. I like this. You see when I took out that air bubble, it doesn't look like it's half full anymore. It really looks like it's full. It has like a small air bubble in there right there at the top that I could not wrestle to get out, but it doesn't look like it looked before, so I like it. What you want to do if you had made a mess or anything like that with the glycerin, you just want to spray some alcohol on there, wipe it down with a microfiber cloth or a coffee filter, because they won't leave any lint or anything behind, and then your cup is good to go. That is too cute. So I'm going to go ahead and put a decal on here. Put that right there. All right, so I already have it weeded out. So it's already weeded. If I can attach the transfer tape. All right, so this is holographic, however you say it, vinyl that I purchased from Amazon. I will have the link down in the description box if you wanted to purchase your own. I love this. And I'm just gonna put it right on the top there. Try to get this in the camera, but still get it to where I can see it. Alright. Oh, that's just laid beautifully. I love that. Alrighty. And hopefully it will stick because I already wiped it down with alcohol. I have some weeded pieces that's stuck on there. Here we go. All right, so there we go. I'll take a bet. It'll be in the thumbnail where you can see the vinyl. But there we go. So that is the cup, step by step. Just a few quick pointers that I've learned along the way, because again, this is my first time doing this type of cup. I enjoyed it. I have another one and I think I'm going to do since I didn't figure out the kinks and everything. I would not use as much fine glitter in the cup. I would do half and half of the glycerin with the water. So do half a cup of glycerin, half a cup of water until you get it up. So 50-50 basically measurement. When you use the condiment bottle to put your mixture in, if you have any air bubbles that is making your snow globe or cup look half full, then what you're going to do is use a syringe and you're going to put it upside down and pull the air bubble out, and then make sure you're not putting the air bubble back in when you're putting more fluid in there. So you'll have to play around with it a lot to kind of grab the air bubbles. You'll have to tilt it and do all this other maneuvering to pull the air out. But once you get all the air out, you won't have that issue that I had earlier that I showed you. So just those few tidbits that I learned along the way. So not a lot of fine glitter, 50-50 mixture, and use a syringe to pull the air bubbles out so you won't have that half full appearance. And I think that is it. If you have any questions, or if I forgot to add any of the tidbits down there, I'll put it in the description box below. But if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. Or if you have any suggestions, like if you've done any snow globe tumblers and you have like a quick hint or hack or anything like that, put it down there in the comments. I like to read all of that, and I will try it out to see which flows better and so forth, and other people can see it as well. If you have not joined my Facebook group, go ahead and click the link down in the description box and it'll take you right to the group. You can post any pictures that you or projects that you may have, any pictures that you may have, any issues you may have. Just go ahead and put it in the group and we'll be able to go ahead and assist you. We have a few people in there right now. It's growing, slowly growing, and I am proud of it because you don't have to join, but people chose to join, and I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to this channel, but you're watching these projects and tutorials or whatever, go ahead and hit that subscription button, the notification bell, to be notified when I drop new videos. And also, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I think that is all for today. Until next time, everyone, peace.